It's a cool day in the greenhouse today. Finally got a tiny bit of rain. It's been dry all summer, but I thought it'd be a good day to come out here when it's like 75 instead of 95 and put some plants up for sale. So let's get started. This is an Anona reticulata. It's a seedling. Fruit is awesome. This is Jamoon, also known as CZGM Kumini or Java Plum. Fruit is black and kind of almost oblong shape. It's about an inch long. It tastes pretty good. This is white sapote seedlings. People grow them out and to fruiting size, but also they graft them as well. And those should be ready for grafting in about a year. This is Hippolito Star Apple. This is a variety from Lara Farms. Grew out the seeds, and these are about a year and 3 months old or so. Up here I've got Rose Apple. This is from my tree over here. I have a few rooted cuttings, and I also have seedlings. Seedlings have multiple plants coming out. They could be separated into several plants if you want, or just grow them together. This is Wax Jambu number 2. I'm almost completely convinced that this is the green diamond, and this is the one that is making lots of fruit over here. So some of it is almost kind of getting ripe or getting close to it. I have 2 of those available. This is Malay apple. These are seedlings. Malay apple's this one. And my fruit is getting there. Some of it's even starting to turn pink. Over here is a scarlet jaboticaba. This one's quite old. I've been growing it from seed for about 3 years. Just never really took off, but it's looking pretty good right now. Some take off and some don't. This is a Vexator. It's also known as a false jaboticaba or a blue jaboticaba. One of these available. I was digging around. I found a couple of red jaboticaba that keep drying out these pots. These desperately need to go up to 1 gallon pots. They should grow pretty fast. It's got a pretty nice little trunk. Up here I have a few extra Elama. Now don't get alarmed by this color on the leaves. That's what happens when they are in a cool and wet climate. They get a little bit of water scarring. But the new growth that comes out is nice and green and lush. It's not a fungus or anything like that. So I have 2 varieties. These came from Guatemala. This is Lady Fuchsia, and this one is Cotton Pink. I have 2 of each of those. Here's another Anona. This is called an Anona Montana, which is, I believe, related to soursop. The leaves look very similar. Over here I have a few Inga Foile. These are ice cream beans. Seedlings, about a year old. And I have a couple of extra Groomy Chama seedlings that I could definitely part with. These are about a year old as well, maybe a little bit older than that. They're not very fast growing. And this one needs to go in the ground. It's a 3-pack of a Passiflora edulis, and the variety is Possum Purple. It makes a great fruit. It's It's about handful size and lots of juice inside. It's sweet and a little tart. It's a really great flavor. That came from my big vine that died a couple years ago. I saved seeds in a drawer and I planted some just to see if they would still sprout, and guess what? They did. Let me know.